What's up, everybody? This is Gary Holt from Exodus and formerly from Slayer, and you're listening to The Razor's Edge.
Okay, I'm joined by Antoine from Celeste. Thank you very much for joining The Razor's Edge this afternoon. You just played the Pins and Knuckles stage, so how did that feel?
Oh, it was pretty heavy and pretty, big audience.
Yes.
It was pretty good, but we got some technical problem at the beginning, so it doesn't put you in a good mood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But then, you get into it, and then you're doing your job straight, and then you try to give all the energy that you can give.
Yeah.
And I hope people enjoy the show, you know.
Well, I was stood quite near the back watching, and it sounded really good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, it sounded really good.
That's the good news.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Because sometimes when you're on stage, you're like, okay, I hope everything is all right, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you played here 2 years ago, I believe, at the Night of Salvation.
Yes.
So is it good to be back in Manchester?
Yeah, actually, yeah, because the first time we played at this festival, it was like the opener day.
Yes.
Know? And we are like, oh, that's cool, you know. A lot of people came, and a lot of people from England, UK, were like expecting us. So it was a good feeling, you know.
Yeah.
I said, okay, yeah, we were looking forward for you to play. So it was really kind from them, and we were happy to come here. So when they ask again, we say, yeah, it should be fun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you certainly drew a big crowd.
Yeah.
Didn't you? A lot of people were packed into the main room to
Yeah.
watch it. How did that feel, like seeing that big mass of people?
Actually, because I'm the drummer, I'm like a bit in the back. And then so sometimes I'm a bit like my mind is a bit like fucked, and I'm mostly I'm so concentrate on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So sometimes even life is like I don't know 3,000 or 300. Sometimes it doesn't change a lot.
Okay.
Or I feel on stage because I'm focused on what I'm doing, and I'm in my atmosphere. You know.
Yeah. In the zone, so to speak.
Yeah.
In the zone.
So sometimes, I'm looking, I say, oh yeah, there's kind of a lot of people, so that's cool.
Excellent. Okay, so you're currently on the second leg of your epilogue tour. Obviously, you're playing Europe. You're off to Japan soon, aren't you? I believe at the end of the year.
Yes.
So how's the whole tour been for you?
For now, it's all right. The back is starting to hurting a bit, but yeah, everything. We didn't have any issue since the beginning. Maybe one or two shows, you know. Sometimes it was some trouble. It happens, you know. Shit happens. But for now, everything goes well, so that's cool. We hope it will be the same for the next 2 weeks or the next month, because as you said, we're coming back in 2 weeks in France.
Yeah.
To go home, and then 2 days off, and then we are flying back in Armenia, Georgia, and then Japan, and we're coming back to Japan, and then 2 days after we have two shows in France, like big shows. So
Oh wow!
yeah, it's like a bit.
You've got to
like
be
a
fit.
marathon, yeah.
You've got to be fit, haven't you? Because you're the drummer. You're the heartbeat of the band, aren't you?
I try to. I try to.
And do you prefer sort of playing to the bigger crowds, or do you prefer that little club, 300-400? How do you psych yourself up between both?
Both are cool, I think. Both are cool if the connection are good and the sound is well, and the crowd, if the crowd like it. So
yeah.
For us, it doesn't matter if it's like 300 people or 3,000. Yeah. But of course, when you play like in a big crowd, it's always like something like magic.
Yes.
Something like that. Even we play a bit early today, but it was the big stage show.
Yes.
So that's cool also, you know. Sometimes, you know, when you're like in a small room with like a dark atmosphere and stuff like that, it goes well also with our music style and stuff. So, but both are cool. We hope the people enjoy the show, because for this show our light engineer was sick.
Oh right.
He couldn't go join us, so he has to stay at home.
Yeah.
So we were a bit in rush to do like small light show.
Okay.
But I hope it works well, you know, for this big stage.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be my next question. So,
Yeah.
with the red lighting,
Yeah.
so what's the story behind that? Because I was very intrigued by why you do it.
Actually, it's not a crazy story, but it's a crazy story because it's so simple. It's like the beginning when we started the band. I mean, we were like we were partying together with friends, and then we were like listen to heavy stuff, and we were have fun drinking beer and stuff. And one guy, like one of friend, put headlights and was doing like this during the night. It was a bit dark, and we said, "Oh yeah, let me try, let me do the thing." And we were like looking at each other a bit drunk, and we say, "Oh, let's try this."
and that's it.
And that's it. No joke.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it was like 15 years ago. So yeah, we're getting old. Yeah. So yeah, it's like a party thing, and then we felt, oh, maybe it could be a good idea.
It
we can
works
work
so well.
Yeah, and also because we thought it was a bit unique too,
Yeah.
and it goes well also with the atmosphere of our music.
Yeah.
And also because then we used to play with this, because then we play in our own atmosphere. You know?
Yes,
So
okay, yeah,
it
yeah.
helps, you know, to be more into our music also. You know.
Visually, it looks from
Yeah.
from a fan perspective,
Yeah.
it looks a spectacle.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh
Yeah.
wow, because you can't really see the characters,
Yeah.
you know, you on stage.
Playing on lights
Yeah,
and, yeah.
it's really, really effective. That's why
Yeah.
I was really intrigued when I thought, so when I knew I was interviewing, I was like, oh, I've got to ask them that.
But sometimes you got a simple idea from like random.
A random thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like from random stuff, you know, like you do this and oh yeah, that's also a good idea.
Just use it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I couldn't explain this right.
That's okay. That's
I'm
absolutely
French.
fine.
I'm sorry.
So with your songs then, how do you get inspired to write your songs? You know, what inspires you?
I think we always try to mix what we think the best is in every subgenre or music.
Okay.
Like doom metal, it's like the heavy stuff. The classic metal, it will be like. I mean, we try to bring to catch the best in each kind of metal genre.
Do you all bring something different to the table when you're recording, or?
Not really, but I think now it's became normal, and I think we create like kind of own style. But we just think about like doing like good melodies. It could be like really dark, or it could be like a melancholic.
Melancholy, yeah.
So-
That comes through very clearly.
Yeah, and sometimes we like do heavy stuff. So
Yeah.
we try to mix what. We try
All
to
the
mix
styles, all the
all
different styles.
Yeah, and we do it with our own perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are you constantly working on new ideas all the time?
Sometimes, yeah, we try to say, okay, let's try to add like more melodic things,
Yeah.
but not in like the heavy dark or. But sometimes we try. Let's try something like more melodic, but sad melodic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always try to stick to what we are.
To
But
your formula? To a
yeah,
certain formula?
a bit. But we also try to do something new,
Excellent.
but with our style.
Yeah.
I think.
Well,
I
it
don't know.
certainly, it
I
certainly
don't know.
works well, put it that way.
Okay.
it works
But
well.
I mean, it's really difficult to express how you feel or how you think about the music you want to play. So it's pretty hard to explain that.
Yes,
You know?
okay, yeah.
It's like a interior feeling. You
Yeah,
know?
yes.
So I think we got a bit our style. I think. And we try to stay in, and sometimes to think about new things and to add.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who are your biggest influences?
Oh. So that's the main point, because we don't listen that much music. Even in the past, you know,
Oh.
when people were saying that, oh yeah, you put some black metal melody stuff in your music, and was like, hey, we don't even listen black metal music, really. I mean, the only black metal music like in the past. I mean, now we know things.
Yeah.
But in the past, it was more the old school, black metal music that rocks a bit, like with bad sound and stuff. So that was the only black metal I knew at that time. But I mean, when we were younger, we liked Neurosis, a bit of Cult of Luna, some Deftones.
Oh, okay, right, interesting,
Yeah.
And from a drummer perspective, who do you love? Who do you look
when
up
I was
to?
younger, I used to be raised with like the Beatles, Led Zeppelin. So I got a lot of influence from those drummers.
Okay.
And then when I started to listen more metal stuff, it was okay. So in France, we really like the drummer of Gojira.
Oh yes,
because
cool.
it's a really good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm influenced by him, but I mean it's a huge drummer.
They are a huge band, aren't they? Yeah.
But actually, when I was younger, it was more like 70s stuff.
Oh, okay, that's
like Black
interesting.
Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles. So
excellent.
So it's different from. And then I got into metal and started to hear like double pedal and stuff.
So you see, for me, the main man is Dave Lombardo from Slayer.
Oh yeah.
I just think the man's just absolute god in my eyes.
It's a beast,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So next year, I believe you're playing Wacken. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Is that quite exciting? Have you played before? Or?
No, over there no. It will be the first time.
First time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we hope it will be good. Of course. And it's a big fest, so for sure, we hope there is a lot of people to come and see us.
And how does that so is that seen as the pinnacle? Because obviously, Hellfest is in France. Have you played Hellfest before?
Yeah, like 3 times.
3 times. So so which one would you say is the one you'll
I don't know, because we've had a couple of good fests in Europe.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not because I'm French, but I think Hellfest is really good.
Yeah.
Because for the people who come to the fest to watch the show, and for the bands, the welcoming is really good.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it is in the top.
It's the top.
Yeah,
excellent stuff.
It's not because I'm French or because I'm playing French, but I play in a French fest. But a lot of bands that we know now, play a lot of European fests.
Of course,
like big one, in Belgium, in Germany. Say the Hellfest is really good. It's one of the top.
Okay.
In Europe.
Yeah. So are the plans then? So obviously for the future plans next summer, is it doing the festival circuit? Hopefully a few more.
Hopefully,
if you're offered.
Yeah. We hope we can have more offered, but I mean, Wacken it's a big.
It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a big show, a big date, to come. So yeah, it's already good, But we hope we have more proposition.
Yes. So will you have to change your stage plans for a bigger festival like that, or do you know?
We don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah. I mean, we accept if it's on school, Try to deal with it. But we'll see.
You'll see.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think it's.
Well, I hope that goes extremely well for you. So, thank you very much for joining us today on the Razor's Edge. Thanks very much. Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening. Make sure you keep up to date with all of our interviews by subscribing to our channel. For all the latest news, reviews, interviews, and more, head over to our website, www.therazorsedge.rocks.